Hello friends, welcome back to Alpha Sapphire. This is episode number 60, another milestone. And yes, I am still here on Route 132. I promise we will not be here the whole episode, and I think I might have actually said that last time, so if I did, I very much apologize. I usually am very, very good. I make it a concerted effort to always keep my promises, but in my defense, we did also go to Sealed Cave or whatever it was called, so it wasn't entirely really on route the watery routes. I didn't expect obviously a whole legendary cave down there. I had totally forgotten about that. The reason I'm here is because I want to face one, maybe two more trainers, just to get the experience, and they have some interesting teams as well. Where am I actually going? I had it, I thought. I think I know where I'm going. I think it's up here, but maybe all the way up there. We'll see where this takes us. Okay, we've already been here. We faced that guy. But I think before we kind of went too far to the north here, and we went to one half of the island. And I think on the other half of the island, there's a fisherman you can face. So let's see if this is right. Oh, we get a choice. Oh no. Oh, we haven't actually been either way, it seems. Oh no, actually we did face that fisherman, I think. Um, maybe not. Hmm. I don't think we did. Let me try it one more time. And Route 132, yep. And there's also one more trainer at the other end that I think we can hopefully hit in the same pass. And once we beat those two trainers, we are done with these routes, I promise you, and we will not come back here unless I have a super pressing reason to. For example, when we do want to, where we do want to unleash the Regis and begin capturing them, but that won't be for a little while yet. All right, so what did I just do? I went over here. Um, Now I do need to train a Whale Lord, and I think, let me just check my Pokedex here. Almost positive we did capture a Whalmer. Um, can search, that's cool. Let's go by name. Oh wow, look at them all on the screen. Oh, that's so cool, I love that. And actually, we can just probably look here. Oh, I do not have a Whalmer, it seems. Okay. Can I just type? I guess apparently not. Let's go to the W's. At least you guys can see the Pokedex in action. That'd be cool. Like I want to do all the Pokemon that start with a vowel, or as a kind of a smaller goal. Um, so I guess these are all the ones you've seen, and the ones that are highlighted, like Whismer, are the ones you've actually had. So we do not have a Whalmer. I could have sworn we captured one, but maybe I tried and failed. Um, oh, look at that! I love the menu here. I'm glad I actually took a look at it. So I will keep it brief though, just to not bore you guys too much. Okay, so we're back here again. So I need to go this way, I believe. Oh, not. Can I just surf in the water here? Almost looks like there might be. There's not. Okay. Thought I could sneak by. Alright, third time's the charm, or sixth time, or whatever this is. Let me just bring up the enlarged map here. So it looks like. Oh, I see. I probably need to go an entirely different way actually to get there. That's okay, that's okay. I can figure it out though. I wonder if by going north of the rocks you automatically kind of doom yourself. It seems like it'd be so easy to go to two different halves of the same island. Like they should be really close, but they're actually kind of not. So if we go here though, this will take us here, and I think we've already been to this island. No items here. And now if we go north, maybe we did fight this fisherman. But if we did, I apologize. I probably should have watched the other episode again just to make sure. Alright, yep, then you get caught in this current, and then that plops you down right here. No, we've not faced him. I did, okay. I was doubting myself there, but anyway, it's also going to be a chance to talk a little bit. So as you guys might see by the episode title, depending on what I end up titling it, I'm going to start doing some more contests this episode. Because I did actually spend some time earlier today, productive day, planning out my move sets for the contests. And I decided what I'm going to do. nothing gets me more excited about doing something than planning out a team for it. Like, I love playing these games as soon as I plan the team. Unfortunately, I usually don't get a chance to actually play them until much, much later, but that's okay. But I also really enjoyed planning it for the contests. I don't know a lot about contests, so I didn't really plan it. I'm sure they're not the best move sets, but it was more just like, let me just find 4 moves of the right type that I can teach them. Um, yeah, I thought it'd be cool to fight this guy with his 3 Gyaradoses. Or Gyarados, Pokemon plural are always just the same. It's like sheep, multiple sheep are still sheep. Multiple Gyarados are 3 Gyarados, you don't have Gyaradoses. But it's a common mistake, and understandably. That's how when anyone says Pikachu's, they're not a real fan. Unless they're meaning possessive Pikachu, then like, like Pikachu's Pokeball is never used, then you could say it and be accurate. Anyway, so I do want to start doing some contesting this episode. And before I forget, I was thinking for a second there too, and I taught Ford Earthquake again since he had Dig. Um, I was like, oh, I can actually teach it to Dan as well, because Exploud can learn it even though Loudred couldn't. And it is a pretty good coverage move against 2 of the types that resist normal. So it'd be kind of nice to condense Surf and Fire Blast, Surf for rock types, Fire Blast for steel, into a single move. However, the reason I'm not going to do that, and maybe I thought of this earlier on, is because rock and steel types obviously have very high defense stats, and Earthquake is a physical attack. So even though it has more base power than Surf and Flamethrower, which we'll eventually be getting to replace Fire Blast. Nope, keep old moves. Um, the fact that they have lower special defense means that Surf and Fire Blast or Surf and Flamethrower will almost always do more damage. Alright, so we faced that guy. We could have used Eve there because she would have gotten all kinds of competitive boosts, just like the last time she faced. I think it was a Mighty at that time. Might have been a Gyarados, but anyway, not how it turned out. Let's switch out. Let's bring out Ford, even though we're in a watery route. I think this last trainer is not a water type user, actually. Okay, so let me just bring up the map so we don't waste each other's time. So I don't waste your time, really. Okay, so I need to stay. It's on the last route. I'm just going to kind of plan ahead here. And this trainer is here, so they're actually, I think, pretty easy to get to. Watch me regret saying that. So I think if I just kind of surf, maybe I'll go down here. Should be okay. I didn't check for heart scales, but hopefully there aren't any. Alright, good. We're at the sandbar. And we haven't been here yet, so I found another item that I wouldn't have gotten if I came back. So aren't you guys glad I stayed here and got this big pearl? What would we have done otherwise? Maybe I can sell that and buy a deco or something. That's those. Okay, there's an island up there with the 3 trainers. Alright, so now we're on the back half of that one, Fisherman's Island. Pretty sure is the way we need to go. Please be the right way. Please be the right way. I think it is. I like how the current doesn't automatically divert you. You have a choice, but you can only go one way. It's like when the Model T came out and they said you can have any color you would like as long as it's black. Faced you yet? Oh, we have not. Okay, so this is not the trainer I was thinking of, but hey, bonus trainer. Unless, am I actually looking at the wrong place here? Maybe I am. Alright, anyway, let's use high jump kick. Not sure, actually level 36 we probably could have used any move, but luckily it hits, so we're good. Alright, so I'm looking for a bird keeper actually. And I thought this was the bird keeper. But apparently it is not. Alright, Flare Blitz and High Jump Kick are both not very effective, luckily Stone Edge is. Oh, and it missed, but it's not too bad. I will eventually replace Stone Edge with Thunder Punch. For situations like this, it's more accurate, better coverage by a little bit, and also we don't have any electric moves on our team, so I feel like we should probably have one. Why did you use... I guess he thought I'd be doing damage to him, but still, like, best case scenario there, you end up back where you started, so not great. Alright, okay, so we're still on Route 133. Okay, good. So we have not missed the Bird Keeper. I'm glad we actually had to face her as well. I scrolled through the list of trainers to see how many we had faced so far, roughly, based on my memory. And there were those two that jumped out, the 3 Gyarados guy and this guy. Just having a bunch of water types, loved his Impelliper. She didn't jump out, clearly. I couldn't remember if we faced her or not. So I just assumed we had. Alright, so it looks like I need to go maybe a little bit south, not too far south. Let's try this one. If I miss it, I'm just not going to bother, because I do want to do other things this episode. And we didn't miss it. Alright, so here we go. Here's my Bird Keeper friend. Right, he's the one I couldn't get to when we were talking to that bug catcher guy. Okie dokie, that's enough rest, gang. It's time for a match. Okie dokie, Smokey. Here we go. Bird Keeper Alex and his Swellow. I actually just watched last night the Ash's 6th gym battle in Hoenn, where it was Swellow versus Swellow. I was really surprised when Winona sent out Altaria, her best Pokemon, first. It actually didn't do too well. I wasn't too happy about that, but I really want to use like Flare Blitz, but then because it is guaranteed to hit. But the recoil damage, and then High Jump Kick could miss and do recoil, so let's go for Stone Edge. Oh, and now our chances of hitting are even less, which is great. Oh, also, I didn't talk about Dan and his Hyper Voice. I actually strongly considered not learning Boom Burst right away. I think normally he learns Boom Burst level 58, and Altaria, so I figured it'd be cool to face an Altaria. I know we faced him before, but why not? And we did connect. This will probably be a one-shot since Altaria has not the best defense. Good special defense, not the best defense. Not an exciting battle, but at least we got to see some cool Pokemon. And get more XP, which is, of course, also very important. So yeah, I kind of would have made a natural progression from Uproar to Hyper Voice. Hyper Voice is just like Uproar, but it's not, you don't lock into it, which is nice. And it does split damage in double battles as opposed to just random damage. So that's also nicer. So it's kind of a horizontal improvement as opposed to a vertical improvement of more damage. And then eventually at 58 I would have gotten Boom Burst. But I figured, well, no use holding back. We have the heart scales. I should be playing to make my team as good as they can be. So I went ahead and trained him. And also because Dan, level 58, I wasn't sure if we would be facing the Pokemon League before then. So I figured, let's go ahead and teach him Boom Burst. And so far it's been very powerful, but I don't feel like it's overpowered necessarily. I actually did the math a while back, and even Dan with Boom Burst and Silk Scarf will not be the strongest member of our team. I think that honor actually goes to, actually I have it dog-eared here. It will be to High Jump Kick, as long as we use a super effective, as long as we were either holding Black Belt for the bonus or using it against a Pokemon that was weak to it for super effective damage from the Expert Belt. Slightly behind is Roselia with Petal Dance, but of course the downside there is that I only had 5 Pokeballs. That's because one is a Premier Ball and blended in. So Dan could, or Ford could miss and do a lot of damage to himself. Roselia, when she learns Petal Dance, gets locked into Petal Dance. Dan is a little bit behind Roselia, but of course Boom Burst is kind of a no drawback move, besides the fact that it doesn't work on a few Pokemon with Soundproof. After that, Altaria is kind of right in the middle, mainly because, well, I don't know, her ability kind of makes up for lack of an item, but really just because I guess her attack is not super high, and return is 103, so it's not bad, but it's also not super high, like High Jump Kick or Petal Dance are. And then bringing up the back are Melodic and Metagross, surprisingly, mainly because Metagross is going to be holding the Wide Lens for accuracy and not like a Metal Coat for increased damage. Although if I get the Metal Coat before the Wide Lens or the Twisted Spoon, I haven't gotten that yet either, I'm pretty sure. I might use them while I wait instead of the, what do we have now, the Shed Shell, I think? Or the Shell Bell, rather. That's pretty good, too. But I'm also not totally against using Own Claws on Metagross. I don't think it'd be too powerful because even with an attack boost, he'd only be on par with, like Verselia's, or Roserade's, rather, Petal Dance. So, I don't know. We'll think about it, but I think the agility might be a little more fun. Anyway, so this is where I'm going to actually kind of going to end the normal episode and start doing some contesting. And we might actually do some contesting today, because I realize we're already about 15 minutes in. But I do want to do some contest prep, and I feel like without talking to Licia, the contest might be a lot faster. So maybe we'll sneak one in. Like I said, I'm excited to get started since I've been planning earlier today. Um, so what I've decided to do, my first original plan was just to do maybe 2 more contests. I was thinking maybe I'd do a beauty contest with Eve, our melodic, and maybe like a clever contest with Ava the Altaria, because those are 2 Pokemon you see a lot of times in contests. Um, but then I was thinking, and then I realized I read that if you beat all 5 master contests, you get to face Lycia in a contest. And then the competitive spirit in me just wants to beat her, so I want to be the best contest star and or coordinator. I like coordinator better than contest star. Let's go with that. So, what do you guys say you join me in a journey? At least give it a shot, and we'll see how we like it. Um, of being not only the world's or the Hoenn region's most powerful um, trainer, but also the region's most powerful coordinator, or best coordinator, I guess. Maybe not most powerful. So anyway, where is the team I drew out? Trying to find the right page in my little notebook here. Here we go. So like I said, to challenge Lycia, you have to beat all the master divisions. What I don't know is, I think in these new games I read, you could just do the master divisions at any time without working your way up through the other divisions. If that's not the case, I'll probably work my way up through the other divisions, normal, super, and ultra, or whatever it is, or super hyper or something, on my off-screen on my own, and then we'll do the master ones together on camera. And like I said, I will delineate these very clearly when they are in the episodes and what episodes they're in, so that if you guys don't care, you can skip them, and I'll probably keep them to their own episodes going forward, so that if you want to not do contests, you can just kind of skip the whole episode. But hopefully, like I said, you give it a try, and we'll see how it goes. So I do want to use one of each of my 5 members of my team for each of these contests. Dan will be the odd man out. Maybe we'll use him to fight Lycia though. Wouldn't that be cool to win like? Oh, I want to give him like beauty moves and make like a beauty contest versus Altaria. How? No offense to Dan here, but how bad would it feel if you lose a beauty contest with your Pokemon against an Exploud? But we'll see. I was actually going to make Dan, I think, the tough Pokemon, but no, I think I was going to make him I don't know, however I had it worked out. Oh yes, I was going to have him as tough, but then I realized I didn't have Roselia in my lineup. I was going to use the 5 except for Roselia. And because Roserade is a Pokemon and Roselia is a Pokemon that you see a lot, at least in the TV show, in the contests, it made more sense to me to use Lily as one of my main contest Pokemon. So what I decided to do is I'm actually going to use Slate for the tough contests, and I was going to use him for Clever, being a supercomputer. I'm going to use him for tough instead, and I'm going to use Roselia, Roserade, Lily essentially, for the Clever contests. So let's go ahead, let's see. Just so we're not wasting too much time, let's go ahead and use Eve, because Eve already has her beauty stats up high, so we don't have to worry about doing the berries. We can just worry about the move pool. So there are combos you can use. Dive and Surf used to be a combo in previous games. We will keep Dive and Surf, but I do want to replace Recover and Hyper Beam with Blizzard, which is a beautiful move. And we can then Recover with one of our Heart Scales later on. Yep, just double checking that in my head, like, wait, it's not like a Phoebus move or I don't know. The only way you can't relearn a move via some method is if it's like a move your pre-evolution knew. So for example, once I evolve Roselia into Roserade, if I forget Petal Dance, I can never use Petal Dance again. So I'll either have to keep Petal Dance, which I don't think is a clever move, I think it's a beauty move, or I'll have to just do the contest with Roselia before I evolve her. And I also want to do Hail, because Hail, here it is, plus Blizzard is a combination which gives you bonus hearts during the competition. Yeah, I unfortunately started planning it out while looking at the original Gen 3 ones on the wiki, and then I realized, oh no, they're all different combinations because I'm playing the Gen 6 games, not the Gen 3 games. So anyway, what's cool though is you can actually, why are we in Mauville? I'm not sure why I flew here. You can actually enter the contest in any of the region's halls. It doesn't really matter which hall you're in. Let's go to, I don't know, let's go to Verdant Turf, why not? In the old age, I think you can only do normal in Slateport, super or whatever they're called, great contests in here in um, Verdant Turf, as the words appear on screen. I could think of Flarbor, but Flarbor's the one to the north where you can do the Hyper or Ultra contests, whichever they're called, and then the Master contests are in Lily Cove. But alright, so I think we are maxed out on Beauty, which is how we evolved, obviously. Oh, you know what we actually can do? Let's go to Slateport. Sorry for the delay here. But I do want to make sure we win, especially if we enter a Master contest. Because as excited as I am to kind of do something a little different here with our Pokemon, I don't want to have to do the same contest twice. I don't want to lose, in other words. One, because I'm competitive, so I don't want to lose, and two, because I don't want to have to do it twice, which is just time-consuming. So um, I don't like losing, and I don't like being inefficient. So there we go. But I think this guy might give us something. Okay, so he gives us the red scarf for Blaziken, because Blaziken has a high cool factor. And these hell items actually help you in, I think, round 1 of the contests. And the only thing is, I might actually have, I don't, Mega Evolution helps in the second round, I think. Or it might be the first round, one of the rounds. So I don't know if Mega Evolution will be more of a help than the Scarf. I would hope so. But I don't really know that for a fact. So I might actually give Blaziken the Blazikenite as opposed to the red scarf. But we will certainly give Melodic the blue scarf. Same with Altaria. I might give her, or let her keep her Altarianite instead. Alright, now hopefully I don't forget to replace these. There's a good chance I will, but we'll see. Alright, there you go. Make Eve even more beautiful. And then we should be good to enter our next contest. Let's go ahead and just do it in the city just to save some time. No reason to fly back. We'll have plenty of chances to see the other contest halls in later episodes. Getting off my bike so I can actually go indoors. And I suspect they're all pretty similar anyway. Alright, people nearby. No, I want to just do it on my own. Let's say do not yet. I just want to look real quick just to double check. I'm pretty sure I have the 4 moves I want. Yep, all beautiful moves, very nice. Oh, also, I didn't actually explicitly say it, but if you guys don't want to watch the contests, I won't be doing anything else this episode, so feel free to fast forward if it's not something you really care about at all. But anyway, so Surf and Dive used to be a combo, they're no longer a combo, but thankfully Hail and Blizzard are. So none of my moves really have a high appeal. They mostly seem to startle other Pokemon. And I think that only works if I go after them. But if I go first, I could use Dive, for example. Yeah, so I don't really feel like going to the Mood Leader and deleting Surf and Dive. If we lose this this contest, then I might really go really like try hard with the moves. But from what I read, the contests aren't too difficult, I don't think. So let's give them a shot. See how it goes. All right, Eve. See how you do. And we would definitely want to do a beauty contest because otherwise, oh, so I guess you do have to work your way up through the ranks. Oh, that's unfortunate. I read somewhere you could do any rank, but I guess that was a lie or I misunderstood. But let's go ahead and do a normal rank contest now, just because I'm already here. Let me just make sure it's not like other cities that do it. Contest, spectacular, and contest ranks. No, so you do have to, I guess. See, oh, okay. This is what I misread. In Pokemon Contest Spectaculars, any Pokemon may enter any unlocked rank. So you have to unlock the rank with one of your Pokemon, and then you can, and I guess it's probably still per category, but then you can enter any Pokemon in a, say, a Master Beauty contest without going through the ranks with each Pokemon, like you had to previously. But alright, well, I'll do this one on screen, and then I guess I'll do the other ones off screen, and I'll come back just for the Master contest to show you guys. And of course, facing off against Lissia as well. Hopefully we'll see like Wallace or some other trainers in these ones. It'd be cool too if these are all like trainers you can find like on the routes in the world, like other actual trainers out and about. But I'm not sure if that's the case. I know their Pokemon don't have nicknames when you battle them in the regular game, which is good because I feel like people would never learn the names of the Pokemon if they all had nicknames. So, like in the Pokemon Stadium games they did, and of course in contests they do. But yeah, I'm very glad that they didn't make that a thing for most Pokemon in the regular games. All right, there's me in my cool outfit, and there's Eve looking sharp, wearing her blue scarf, and the audience goes wild rather. I'm thinking being normal rank, this should be actually pretty easy, but it'll be a nice warm-up. Alright, talent round. Now things will get a little more interesting. So we are up first. And I think the Pokemon who does best is up first, I guess because they can be jammed easier that way, so it's kind of gives the others a chance to catch up. Um, so I could use my Hail. Um, see, it says badly startles all Pokemon that successfully showed their appeal, but it only has one jamming heart. So I wonder if that means like it could jam future Pokemon, but if it's Pokemon that already went, it's more than one heart. That might be more balanced. Since we're the very first ones, let's use Dive. That'll keep us from being startled going forward. I don't know if startled and jam are the same thing. I kind of assume they were, but maybe I'm wrong. We'll kind of have to learn as we go. And I'm sure I'll learn more off screen too. And I think, like, if you're the one that gets the audience to 5 stars, you get extra hearts for that. Rel got 2 hearts for that. What else does it do? Guess that's it. Did not excite the audience, maybe because it's not a beautiful move, perhaps. Growl might be like a clever move or something. Oh, and it unnerved Zubat, and am I? Oh, I think the raindrop means I'm like doing well, but Zubat is unnerved and cannot move. Poor Zubat. All right, so we are still first, and it shows Dive as blue because we just used it. So I think if we use it twice, the audience like boos or something, and we don't get any appeal points. Nobody's before us, unfortunately. So let's use Hail to kind of set up for the next turn. Make a good combo between Hail and Blizzard. Got 2 hearts. Yeah, no Pokemon were before me, so... And the audience liked it, so I got a star. Let's see. Mist, not sure what that does. In contest, obviously. Makes it oblivious, so it's kind of like Surf then. Or was it Dive? I think it was Dive I used. Which would make sense, it makes you immune because you're underwater, so... Alright, Encore. Ooh, what does that do? Oh, it took our hearts. Maybe? I don't know. Let's try and use a combo as well, it looks like. And Haze. Got 3 hearts for that. I guess no Pokemon were really pumped up, otherwise Haze could unnerve them. So it's kind of nice they kind of base it off of what the moves actually do. So it makes it a little more intuitive, and it's just more logical as well. Alright, well, we are number 2 now, so I guess Zubat is in the lead. Is that what that means? I don't see any way of keeping track. Hopefully it does not use a beautiful move to start, because if it doesn't, then I'll get the audience bonus, I think. Otherwise, maybe I can still get away some of its hearts, but Zubat might be hard to catch up to. Alright, so it has 2. What else does it do? Unnerve the other Pokemon. Ooh. Oh no. So it did get that, and it unnerved me and Slack Off. Oh no. Everybody loves Zubat. A spectacular talent. Just a bonus thing when you excite the audience, I think. A little animation to go with it. Oh, and it gets plenty more hearts. Oh, Zubat's... How is a Zubat beautiful? Maybe our benefit. Oh, and Eve was too nervous for her combo. I wonder if she's still pumped up for the combo or not. Do I have to restart? I just don't know enough to say. And Slack Off there was also too nervous. Oh no. Well, on the bright side, we have more of a chance to catch up now. So, okay, I guess... So Hail is still blue, so it's still the last move I used. So I assume that means Blizzard is still the way to go for the combo. Confuse Ray. So it looks like you want to startle Pokemon when you're in the front, and you want to jam them when you're in the end. Oh, got all kinds of points for that. Water Gun must be a very beautiful move. Alright. Come on, combo. It's my chance to catch up here. I'm hoping that my advantage in the first round might help as well. Only one? Thought it was more than that. Alright, nice. So we did at least take away some hearts from the other two. I wonder if the two like black hearts there, like the jam hearts, count against the running total. I hope so. And yawn. Gives him a little substitute so the animation is something to work on. He's trying to do his combo again too, so poor Slakoth and I are really in the same boat. Alright, so we have moved up to the lead. Okay, we have one more move. Well, nobody's acting before me. So I guess dive is the way to go again. Protect ourselves, protect our lead, and hopefully between doing, at least kind of a tie here. Maybe it's not based on who's in the lead, unless maybe those two black hearts really did impact Zubat a lot. Alright, well, maybe I shouldn't have done that too. So there's actually almost... See, I just went ahead and told my Pokemon, or planned for my Pokemon to have all moves that match what the contest is about. Because I was under the assumption that you always want your audience to be excited. But I don't think you do, because you really want to go for that 5 bonus. And it's almost a strategy where you sometimes want to keep your audience just indifferent or even decrease their excitement because you wouldn't want a Pokemon that's after you to do it. So it's kind of like a cool little mini game. So I may have to actually go back and revisit some of our movesets, knowing a little bit more about the strategy. So maybe that's what I'll do, is as I go off camera and do my make my way through the ranks, I'll learn more about contests as I go, and maybe do a little bit of research as well. And then kind of really prepare our movesets and fine-tune them for the final Master Rank matchups. Alright, so... what's going on here? Okay, so I guess the blue must be the initial, and then the red is the second round. So, so Zumbi the Zubat actually had a little bit more in the second round than we did, but we were way ahead in round 1, so not even a contest there. And shall we take a picture? Sure. Yay! Oh, let's get a better one. Circle, circle. There we go. Good job, Eve. Your first contest of many, I assume. Sure, why not? I assume that the 3DS's SD card can hold lots of photos, and now we can enter the super rank, yay! But like I said, I'll do it off screen, because even if you guys do like contests, maybe you're like really into contests, it's like your thing, hopefully it'll be okay just watching the master contest. I don't want to make my whole second half of the Let's Play be all contests, and I could easily fill up like 10 episodes if I did every contest, so I think doing just the master ones is probably a pretty good balance. But anyway, I actually have a really early morning meeting tomorrow, I guess today technically, so I do need to get some sleep. So I'm going to go ahead and end things here. Thank you all for watching. Not sure what we'll be doing when we come back, but I'm sure it'll be something fun and exciting, so please stay tuned for that.